Hey y'all, my name is Grace Clark and I'm an RA over at Alvarez. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make mixed berry muffins. I've already got everything kind of set up and I've already mixed in the eggs, butter, milk, and vanilla extract. I had done a previous video, or I was working on a previous video where I mixed all that together and then an alarm on my phone went off and it turned off the video. So we're going to have to just pick up from where I left off. Okay. So the recipe calls for 2 eggs, a cup of milk, anywhere from 4 to 8 tablespoons of butter. I like to use 4, and then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So now we're gonna go ahead and add 2/3 cup of sugar. Mix that in. You can use brown sugar or just like the regular white sugar. Normally I use brown sugar for inside the muffins, but we're out of that right now, so today I'm going to use the white sugar. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and add 2 cups of flour. Mix that in. And you're going to want to mix it until all the clumps are out of the batter. Okay. Next, let's see, we're going to add a tablespoon of baking powder and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Here's the baking powder. And the last thing is a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Okay. So now I'm going to go get the berries for the muffins. You can use fresh or frozen. I use frozen, and you can do, it doesn't have to be mixed berry, it can be like frozen blueberries if you want to put in, but I prefer the H-E-B mix. The mix that we buy has strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. I personally don't like putting the strawberries in the muffins because they're just too big and clunky and it's just not good. So I pull those out before. And it looks like some things are kind of frozen in here. There we go. Okay, so Personally, I like a lot of raspberries in my muffins. So sometimes if there's not a lot in the bag, I have a separate bag of raspberries that I'll add some in, but it was good today, so we are all set. Okay, so now the muffin batter is ready. The last thing we're gonna do before we put them in the little sheet pan is we're gonna make a sugar and cinnamon kind of crust for the top. So just get like a little bowl and I just put in a couple spoonfuls of sugar. Like 3. And then go ahead and add a little bit of cinnamon. And I like add a little bit and then I'll mix it and then I'll see if I need more. I wouldn't say it's exactly a 50-50 mixture, but I like it fairly close. Yeah, okay. So now we're gonna take the bowl in little cups, and I use 2 spoons, and I just take a dollop of the batter, put it in the cup, and use the other spoon to wipe it in. Do that for everyone, just give it like a little spoonful, and then go around a second time and top them all off so they're all about the same amount. And also be mindful of the berry ratio in your spoonfuls. So I like to start off with a spoonful with a lot of berries. That way I make sure they all get berries. Whoops. You might spill a little batter in the process. It's okay, just wipe it up later. It happens. Okay, so now all of the batter is in the little cups. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of wipe up some of the mess. Okay, So the last thing you're gonna do before the muffins are ready for the oven is you're just gonna take your little spoonful of cinnamon sugar and just sprinkle a little bit across the top of every muffin. The sugar kind of hardens into a little crust on top, which is really nice. And then when we bake these, we're gonna do it at 400 degrees. I do mine for about 22 to 25 minutes. It all depends on how much fruit you've put inside of it and how big the fruit is. So I have a lot of fruit in mine, and they're fairly big, like the blackberries are fairly big. So I set mine for a little bit longer than like whatever the recommended time is, which I think is like 15 minutes. So just base it off however much fruit you have in there. I think it says 12 to 15 minutes is the like given time, but that never works for me, so I do a little bit longer. Okay, so that's it for the muffins.